on, I promise you, until you see eyeballs, there's nobody watching. There's always a few seconds it takes.
Hi.
Then bing, look, now there says no people watching. And hopefully soon you'll have some people watching. Good morning, everybody. We are early today. So if you're watching this on the replay, you might have heard them say hi and hello. If you're watching live in the chat, it might take a little while before you start being able to hear us. We are super early today because we got all kinds of busy schedules. These girls are running off
to an awesome place without this guy.
Charlie likes to burn, but she's going to Universal Studios. Going to go hang out in Harry Potter World. Going to go see that cool animal show.
Oh, that place was so cool.
It was cool. That's what you guys got to make sure you do.
I'm
So they're going
bringing
to be leaving here in about 30 minutes, which means, hey, just enough time for an early Saturday morning comics show for those early risers like Fire Guy Ryan and Can't Get Enough.
What are those YouTube
First two
signs?
in the chat. That means that they have a YouTube channel.
Doesn't everyone though?
Doesn't everyone? I guess you could say it like that. But I don't know that it's true.
Okay, so I'm going first.
You are here, Can't Get Enough.
I'll go
And
last.
Papa says, boy, are you guys on early. We also have Old Wolf J Hood Creative. Good morning. He's starting a new project. His little daughter Bailey is watching. Hello, Bailey.
Hello.
So,
And then we got Just a Rican and his comics. Good to see you. And TJ, he's at work. I'm sorry, TJ. Weekends are busy TJ times, but I was grateful to have TJ on my channel on Tuesday night. And
The sound
hopefully
is
soon I'll have him join us again. What's that?
Sound is wonderful. Old Wolf.
John sounds wonderful. Do I? I'm stuffy and
We all are.
not the least congested household you'll find. She's grinning. Bailey's grinning. Hi, grinning Bailey. Good to see you. Not see you. Hear you. No, not hear you.
Good to hear about you.
There. That's it. Good one. Nailed it. It is early. I really wanted to sleep in. So I'm sorry to get everybody up early.
You are an early riser. It's impossible for you to sleep in.
This is true.
I woke up at 4.
Although actually I heard you go to the bathroom before I woke up this morning.
I woke up at 5:40.
I don't know how that works, but I woke up super early, like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I fell back to sleep. And then I woke up because I heard your door open.
I woke up at 5:40. I closed the door.
Well, no, I heard that. So there you go. A little too much information. Typhoid Johnny. Very funny. Very, very funny. Grandmaster, good morning. So I have 3 books. Do you girls have how many? 2? 2? So then I will cut something out. I'm gonna cut House and Powers of X. Sorry, this is Powers of X. Powers of 10. I'm gonna cut it because everybody's telling you it's great. And it is. Everybody's giving you their reviews, and they should. And everybody's got this cool Wolverine Through the Generations cover with all the different Wolverines on it, which I dig.
Big snake and
So I'm gonna throw this out. Everybody's done it. Good morning, NYC. Yes, this Black Panther shirt is one of my faves.
If you're getting up early,
Unless you're talking about one of their shirts.
If you're getting up early, might as well start cooking the bacon. You already ate breakfast.
They did. Yes, I made an egg sandwich for her.
We
and
have
a
to
bagel
wake
for
up
her.
at 5:35 every day, so we just are in that routine of waking up.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to go first then with their 2 books? Katharina.
I read the Joel Jones Catwoman.
I let Kate try out this first trade, the first 5 issues of Joel's Catwoman.
There's
run.
more.
She did these 5, and then she kept writing the story and doing the covers, but somebody else did all the inside art. Now she's back doing all of it again just this last week. Problem is they didn't have the cover that she drew. So I'm going to have to hunt for that. So I didn't buy it this week. I figured I'll catch it later. But yes.
I really liked this. The bad guy's so creepy, Mrs. Creel.
Mrs. Creel is a cool,
Really cool.
creepy villain. Yeah.
It's really cool though. It's a unique story. The drawings are really good, but Mrs. Creel is really creepy.
Yes.
Like I said,
creepy villain.
story-
Not a kid's story,
her
really.
story is just horrible.
Yeah.
She killed her husband
Well,
twice.
Twice.
2 of her husbands.
She's a villain. Mrs. Creel is a horrible, horrible villain. NYC says, I'm still in bed, waking up. I'm 3 hours ahead of you guys. So yeah, I'm not very responsible adult on Saturdays. And Kavi, don't you worry. I'm going to pay it forward what you did in NYC at the New York Comic Con. I'm going to pay forward. I'm going to be blowing the doors off of your social media. So you just watch yourself next weekend. I'm sorry to those people who only casually follow me on Instagram because your Instagram's going to go insane. I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be just chatting with people. I'm going to be posting pictures. I'm going to be just messing around a ton starting next Thursday evening. It's just going to be insane. So, Kavi, you got something to look forward to.
I thought her costume was a little bit weird.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that. What is it about
Armpit.
Catwoman's costume?
Like the armpit.
She's got these armpit cutouts.
Right here.
Hey, go ahead, hold it up. Her costume, she's got to be able to put antiperspirant on. So she's got these gaps.
Deodorant.
Right? Power Girl has boob windows. Catwoman
That's
has
better.
armpit windows.
Okay, I like the art germ covers though. I was looking at them.
I have not watched The Joker. Fire Guy, I'm sure you loved it. Just knowing your taste, I'm fairly certain you would love it. I'm making the goal of skipping karaoke with the Comic Core if I can avoid it, or skipping any of the late night shenanigans and hitting up a theater with somebody like Bear Island to go see Joker in Baltimore. I legitimately have nobody in my house who I think should be appropriate for watching the Joker or is interested in watching the Joker. Everybody I ask says they don't want to see it. So I'm having trouble even finding someone to go with, and I'm not going to watch the Joker by myself. So
I like this Santa cover.
the Santa
But
one is pretty funny.
It's so funny.
Who drew that one?
Art germ. She's what? It's so obvious. So obviously she's done something to Santa Claus. No
Yeah,
presents this
she
year.
knocked him out and stole his stuff, right?
And then she's taking a little cat ornament.
Good morning to Carlito. Good morning to Chad 90 Miles from Comics. Yeah, I bet Fire Guy loved it. I don't know if I will, Ryan. I do have some qualms about the footage I've seen and the description everybody has for this movie. And I don't want to go over it again and again and again. Everybody says it's King of Comedy, or it's Scorsese, or it's Falling Down, Joker. I don't like any of those movies, and I'm not in love with the Scorsese mixed with Joker idea. So I'll have to see it, but people selling it as, yeah, that's a great combo. I'm like, is it though? I don't know. So the combo of King of Comedy and Joker, I don't like King of Comedy. I just don't like that movie. I didn't think it was very good. And I really didn't care for Falling Down. Made me very depressed. And I don't know that I want that mixed with the Joker. So I'm supposed to be a film guy, but it doesn't mean I have to love all the movies.
Daddy, look.
All right. So Charlie's got one. What are you going to share? Of course you're going to share. Come on, let's see this. Starfire, book number 2, Matter of Time by Amanda Connor. What do you want to say about it?
I really like how they draw it. They have an interesting way.
Yeah.
And but at some
It
point
changes, yeah. Right here.
it changes, like it's already changed.
Okay.
Because
So they have 2 different artists. It looks like they listed a bunch of artists, so it's possible it's one artist and then it's a
See,
different.
it's like that. But
Okay, so
then
there's one version of Starfire.
it's still in the same book. But then when you go to the
Go
next 2
forward.
pages,
Okay, calm down. I can find it.
Right there.
Now it's
It
a little more
changes.
cartoony.
Yeah. See?
There's a slightly different version of Starfire. Yeah, sometimes it's hard like that. It flips through one and the other. Let's see. Comparing it to Falling Down is inaccurate, says Carlito. Okay, that's fair. That's good. I'm glad. I hope that's true. Bake says something about, oh man, people are just flying. Everybody's got their comments right now. I love it. Oh, Requiem for a Dream. That film gets weird. It does get weird. T-shirts from The Simpsons that look like The Sopranos, but with Taxi Driver and the Joker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, everybody's telling me they like it, and that's what makes me want to see it. I don't like the films it's being compared to, and that makes me worried that I wouldn't like this film. Logically, if somebody says, "Oh, it's like Kings of Comedy, you'll love it," and I'm like, I don't like Kings of Comedy, so that does worry me. It'd be the same as somebody saying, "Hey, it's like Lost," and people are like, "Man, I hate Lost." I respect people who are concerned. So, what did you like about Starfire, Chuckles?
I like how they have the story and how they kind of change it from the other one. Where Dick Grayson is in the book.
Yeah. Because he faked his death.
Oh, but he's her friend, right? He's got a thing for her.
Yeah, he does.
They kind of have like a little romance thing going. Nightwing and Starfire.
You can just look on the back cover.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Boom.
I've read
it. Yeah, Comic Head, how you feeling this morning, buddy? Comic Head missed you on the show last night. Hope that, it says feeling much better, shook it off. Migraines are brutal, man. I get that neck pressure headache every once in a while, and it's like you get nauseous. And
don't talk about it.
Horrible. Awful feeling. So Charlie's moved on. I'm going to move on. Everybody is talking about Dr. Doom. Last night I saw Perry Comics said it was his read of the week. Some people loving this Dr. Doom. I will say my review would probably be somewhere in the middle. I like the idea. I love that he gets his own series. It felt a little like emo Dr. Doom in that it's like he's kind of like sad and nobody listens to him, and it's poor Dr. Doom. He's locked away and he's in his castle and nobody understands the pain of being Dr. Doom. It's a little weepy for me. I wanted badass Dr. Doom. Instead, it's like the media is twisting my words. I don't want any of that. Like I want Dr. Doom just like kicking butt. That's what I want. So for me, it was a little slow and a little sluggish. I wanted my Doom, man. I want my Doom.
Yeah.
Dick and Starfire start a little romance in the Titans show. Ooh, nice. Marvel should make a Dr. Doom movie now. Like the DC made Joker. NYC says he won a belt late last night. Yes, you did. I didn't even vote for you, but you did. You had an amazing book. I just really want JD's book one day. Working towards that book one day. So I'll probably wait on the second issue of Dr. Doom. I don't know if I want to get that one, but I'm hopeful that it becomes something really cool. I wanted it to be something great. Of course, you didn't vote for me, says NYC. Yeah, King of Comedy is a De Niro film directed by Scorsese. And this film is produced by Scorsese and has De Niro in it as well. So I know why they're making the comparisons. Plus, of course, it has to do with, comedy and live show entertainment and things like that. All right, Cater's second book. Yeah, she did. This is that J.J. Abrams Spider-Man #1. I let the girls read it after I bought it because on the show with Alec on Wednesday next week, we're going to review that and issue 2 that is dropping next week. And we're going to have Los joining us. So I let these girls read issue 1 so they could check in on it.
It's really cool. I like it. And am I allowed to talk about it because you guys are going to talk about it next week?
You're allowed to talk about it. Sure. People have read it. It's a few weeks old now.
It's all about Spider-Man's son, Ben Parker.
No huge spoilers, right? You're not going to give away any huge spoilers. Okay. Yeah. So this is an alternate universe Spidey and his son, Ben. You reading Carlito's comment? He read a little tomb there. It's for me, though. It's not for you. Some people's YouTube settings make their chat histories disappear. Yeah, you got to have it on live chat when you're doing voting for stuff like those kind of shows. But yeah, Bake commented 3 times, but this ain't the time for that. No biggie. Everybody wants to throw their concerns in the chat. It's a good cover for that Spider-Man issue. I thought it was a kind of fun one.
Look, it has a happy
What did you
face.
think? Oh, there's Los. Boom, he's in the chat right there. If you don't know Los, he's joining us on Wednesday. Hopefully it'll be a good issue number 2 to this Spider-Man story that Kate thinks is
Awesome. I really liked it. It's very creative. I use that word a lot when I'm talking about comics. I know that. But I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite, one of my favorite Marvel people, I think.
okay.
He's just awesome. And
You like all the versions, right? You like Spider-Gwen.
yeah.
You like Miles Morales. You like Spidey himself. You like Fat Spidey,
Yeah.
Chubby Spidey, Bagel Spidey. Now we get a bagel.
Selecting a bagel.
Good morning, White Whale. Yeah, I love seeing more of J Hood and Los and Stay Puff. Some of these guys that have always been in the community, but seeing them show up on live shows is a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree. All right, so firstly, you said thumbs up. Secondly, was there anything in here that you were like, oh, that was so cool? Without, spoiling. huge
Yeah, I
things.
can't.
There's characters that die, right?
Yeah.
There's big twists on characters. And yeah, it's about a young, new kid, Spidey. Right? Yeah. Spider-Man representation is of my demographic, says Carlito. Hey, and I know that some people absolutely loved this book and other people absolutely hated it. So it seems like it'd be a great conversation, just topic, right?
It was
At
good.
my LCS, there were people who called it their least favorite Spider-Man story ever, which is like, come on, dude.
Bruh.
That's a Drew Manchu, okay, pump the brakes moment. Like, I get it. You might feel really strongly, but like, come on, buddy. Pump the brakes. I love me some House of X and Powers of 10, but greatest comic book story ever? Let's pump the brakes there. And I can understand if you didn't like this story, but worst comic book ever? Have you read the new Captain Marvel #1? I'm just saying. Have you? Something to think about. Good to see you, Dylan. Comic Book Rants. How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, definitely exaggeration. There's a lot of exaggeration. I understand. It's fun to go on YouTube and exaggerate a little bit. Just a little podcast. Good morning. I'm going to share. Oh, Charlie, who's first? Kate, you just shared your last book.
Mm-hmm.
So is it my turn or your turn?
It's your
Nobody is talking about this, but huge shout out to Edwin the Comic Jabroni. I love it when people remind me that the man wolf, John Jameson, is showing up somewhere in comic books. I know that there's that Gibbon gang, but I'm Man Wolf Pack. You know it. And he told me, dude, you should read this because your boy is in Agents of Wakanda. What? How did I not know this? Now apparently I got to go back and find, what is it, Avengers 19, the first appearance of the Agents of Wakanda? Because Man Wolf is one of the Agents of Wakanda, yo. He's not even on the cover. I'm a little bothered by this. This giant gorilla guy, he gets the cover. Kazar gets the cover. I respect Wasp. She should be on the cover. But no Man Wolf? No Man Wolf? Oh my gosh. I've been having a lot of fun coming up with Oscar bait movies with comic book paint. That's funny. So firstly, I got to say the artwork is solid. So you got your flying through Wasp. I love the Wasp. I think she's highly underrated. I love this John Jameson. Man wolfing it. Do it. Do it. Need more Man Wolf. He loses control a little bit. I dig it. Look at the booty. Got the booty shot here.
Whoa there.
Right, the booty shot. It's a decent read. I wanted more Man Wolf. The team seems really big. I don't know. Anybody know? I don't know this big sumo guy. He's a member of the team. I don't know him. So the team seems a little bit big. So much so that like at one point they split off and another team sort of goes and attacks a different problem. It's almost like there's too many agents of Wakanda. So I kind of wish they had narrowed the field a bit and then used everybody better. But I'm definitely going to get issue 2 and read more of this run because I do think it could be something really fun. I've never heard of Jim Zub or Lan Medina. But anybody who's brazen enough to put my man in a comic these days in a group with Black Panther and the Wasp, please, you got to see that. Got a little wild on Comic Gories. Was like when I found out the Easter Bunny was fake. Oh, Immortal Biggie Shack, you are too funny, man. That was a lot of fun last night, brother. Absolutely. So if you do like a little Black Panther action, the Wasp, you might enjoy that. Agents of Wakanda, I think it was a lot of fun. And I'm excited to see what issue 2 brings. And I'm going to go look for that Avengers 19 first appearance of the Agents of Wakanda. Somehow I missed it. I won't miss it. All right, Chuckles, last book.
Chucky.
What do you got?
Bruh.
She's got a Superhero Girls from DC Past Times at
That's what-
Superhero High.
Joey gave us that.
Oh, Joey gave you this? Oh, this was a birthday present from a guy I bought a bunch of my comics from. And he came to Charlie's birthday because he's helping out with my mom and my stepdad. And he gave Charlie this book, DC Superhero Girls. This is book number.
I think Lauren
No, it
or
doesn't tell you
KK
numbers.
gave me this one.
Oh, KK gave you the Starfire?
Yeah, I think
That's
KK
awesome.
gave me this one.
Sorry, guys, got to run. Thank you, Los. Let's see. So, what did you think of Superhero Girls, Charlie?
It was a really good. I think it's a really, really, really good. It's when they took a field trip to go to the past, and they go to learn about dinosaurs, and they go to the past time when dinosaurs lived,
Mm-hmm.
and the bus got split in half, and Ivy and Batgirl are fighting about who those dinosaurs better.
Okay.
So they get split together, and then a whole other team gets split together, and they have the part where they can time travel. So they fix the bus and they take everyone back. But apparently something happened where Vandal Savage has taken over the school because they changed the future or something.
Oh.
So Harley and Batgirl go back in time, and then they keep going to the wrong time. So they meet Amelia Earhart flying a kite. They meet Emily Dixon, who's picking flowers. They meet Sacagawea, and Sacagawea draws a picture of them. And those are the 3 people I think they meet
Okay.
before they
She said that
even
one, yeah.
have done any of their magnificent things. And
So,
it's
a little
really
traveling
cool.
in time. I like that.
Mhm.
That's kind of fun. Little Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure kind of thing. You guys haven't seen that movie, but Back to the Future maybe would
We
be a
were
better
close.
reference.
Yeah, Back to the Future is
We
good.
almost saw it once, remember?
Shout out, can't get enough. I do agree. That Starlin joke last night was hilarious by D. Runk Comics. If you did not watch Comic Gories Friday Night Fights, oh my God, that last round was too freaking funny. John, did Kavi AOK? Yes, this is a facsimile, folks. But if you're gonna buy a facsimile comic, come on. AF-15, that's an all-time. Obviously, Kavi knows. But yeah, too awesome. Had to buy that. I've only got a few facsimiles. Mostly it's my big, I got giant size and things like that. But yeah, had to get that. So that's the very first appearance of Spider-Man ever. Cover, does any, let's check it. It's a reprint, Kate. It's a facsimile. That's what I keep saying.
I don't even know what facsimile is. So.
It's a fake.
Oh, boo.
It's a reprint, perfectly reprinted with all the ads and original everything. Who did the cover, chat? Who did this cover right here? Because only a small group usually know. See, look, there's the original ads on the back cover. It's a fax machine. Look at the original ads on the inside. Get your own 10-foot boa constrictor. All right.
It's an inflatable.
Amazing new home training plan in air conditioning and refrigeration. Ditko did not do this cover. It's a shocker. You are correct. Who is that? I see Chris Barrett, Mr. Miracle, White Whale. It is Kirby. because apparently they did not like Ditko's cover very much, and Kirby came in and redid it. And then the rest of the time it was Ditko, but this was a Kirby. Kirby was asked by Stan Lee, sorry. Oh my God. Can't believe I did that. It's early. Asked by Stan to come in and do a new cover because they didn't like it. This is a Kirby cover. Yep.
Mercy.
Yeah, he really did not draw a lot of Spider-Man, but he drew that all-time classic Spider-Man. Yeah, Ditko did the abandoned one. You're totally right, Kavi. And I want to say they used it for the cover of something at some point years later. I remember somebody showing it on their channel that they had used the original Ditko version, and this is definitely better. Nothing against the Ditko one, but you look at them side by side. There's so much more dynamic energy going on here.
Yep.
It's just Spidey, man. He's just like full chest, like just flying through the sky with his chest out. Yeah, it's Spidey.
It's Spidey.
Boom. And he's got the word bubbles, right? He's talking the whole time. Word bubble cover. Life with Two YouTubers is here. Good morning. Sorry that we are so early. Comics Club in the chat. Mr. Garrell. We had to get up early because the girls are off to Universal Studios. And we're going to shut it down right now. It'll be a shorter episode, so I'm very sorry. If you're catching this on the replay, I thank you for watching and sticking it out. We will not be on next weekend. Next weekend, I'm in Baltimore, and so I'll be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm sure you better hit that notification bell. I'll probably be going live all over the place at different times, annoying and ringing your phone. And I'll be all over my Instagram. If you are an Instagram person and you want to see what we're doing, I will be blowing it up. I'm going to try to be doing Kavi proud. So you got to check out the Instagram. It's going to be happening. I'm going to be blowing it up. But until then, I will see you all on Wednesday. I got book club is probably going to be on my channel since Alec did it twice in a row. And we're doing the Spider-Man by J.J. Abrams issues 1 and 2. And then that'll be it until the big show. Let's see here. Whitewell Comics says he's going to Universal Studios today too. He's going to the one in Florida though. But he's going. So you guys can cast spells together. Have fun at Universal, kids. My daughter works there. Hey, I didn't know that, Comics Club. That's awesome. What part of the park does she work in? That's cool. John's live
What
from
ride?
the Clink.
Where
Hey.
does she live? Where does she work? We might see her.
Well, she might work at the one in Florida. There's more than one Universal, so it's hard to know.
Where is comic clubs?
I don't know. I was going to give him a couple seconds. Although we do need to get your wand, the one that activates stuff,
I know.
to
I
make
know
sure
where
that
it is.
goes in your backpack to go along.
Oh.
We will have a great time in Baltimore. I'm really looking forward to it. My plan is to take a ton of photos, not buy a ton of books, just really have a great time.
Daddy.
I'm going to do my boy Thanatos a favor because he is gifting me a book if I'm able to get him this thing from Baltimore. So you'll kind of watch me go through this experience, and hopefully it all works out because the book he's giving me is awesome. And he knows I need it, and he doesn't want it, so it's even better.
Daddy.
I'm trying to feel better. Still a little bit of a cough. My wife brought me a cup of water, and Fire Guy Ryan can enjoy the fact that it's from the Hydra Station. Dharma's Hydra Station water.
Don't die.
John, I'm not bailing you out in Baltimore. Chris, are you going to be there? Oh, Chris, I'm hoping that you'll be there, brother, and I'll say hello to you.
Who?
Chris,
Chris
how
Barrett.
long are you guys going to be at the
We are in
Comic-Con?
Tampa.
Thanatos responds to me
Oh,
sometimes. Thanatos only replies to me when, excuse me, when I tell him I want a comic book that he has and he wants to get rid of it. And he knows that I'm going to Baltimore. So he wanted something from me. I think that's probably why. Don't die. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right, we are
with
out of
the
here.
Hydra stuff. But
Thank
how
you.
long are you going to be in Baltimore?
I'm going to be there Thursday. I'm flying out Thursday. I'll be there until Sunday afternoon. Goodbye, everyone.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.